Max, a 58-point loss to Gold Coast at the G, obviously a disappointing result. What's the feeling amongst the group after, no win on the board?
First half was a good game of football. We thought it was. It might not be pleasant to the eye with the low score, but we were a bit fumbly, especially early. That stayed on for the rest of the game. But we gave ourselves a chance at half-time. Probably shot ourselves in the foot early in the third. Lost centre clearance. And then the fourth quarter, 2 weeks in a row, has been a bit of a write-off. And it's probably the most disappointing part, especially for people watching at home, is what we're bringing in fourth quarters. We're certainly fit enough. We've done an extremely long summer, as has all teams. We ran into a pretty good team today. They put a lot of pressure on us, and we weren't able to stand up under that pressure. So I love footy. The best thing about footy is we got a great chance to be able to recover tomorrow, rock up Monday with a big smile on our face and get to work and put in the hard yards because we were a bit fumbly, and make sure we're not fumbly for the Geelong game and get down the road, which is why I love getting down the road on the highway and playing another game of football. I've been in worse positions than this. As much as I'd love to be winning, I love the adversity that we're in. I love the challenge that we now have, and I'd love to do it with this group. It's a pretty exciting group.
As you said, it's not ideal, no wins on the board round 3, but it is only round 3. As the skipper, what do you do to rally the vibe of the team? Because there's so much more to the season, and I know that pressure builds every time the weeks go by with no win. But as skipper, what do you say?
Yeah, we had a few players probably out of form, me included. We try and get back in form. I've been out of form before. A lot of these players have been out of form before, and we just got to try and get back in, which is fun. It's fun to try and get back in form.
And obviously, as you mentioned, it was a bit fumbly throughout. Do you think that it's that connection between lines, trying to move up the ground and get those inside 50s up as well? Because that's something we were down in. Do you reckon that's something as well to work on this week in particular?
So hopefully people saw at home how we moved the ball from our back half in the first half. We were able to do it quite freely, and then we sort of fumbled our way forward of centre. That's disappointing. That's probably, people would say at home, that is a regular thing for us. But it's not a regular thing to be able to move the ball smoothly from the back half, so that's exciting. Gold Coast came out at half time and played a completely different way defensively, and they made it impossible for us to move the ball. We've got to be better than that. AFL is incredibly hard, and there's a side that made it hard for us, and we weren't able to stand up. So I'm being a bit optimistic in this interview because it's round 3, but I certainly don't want the people at home to know that I'm not bitterly disappointed with how it started. We've been smashed in my part of the ground in stoppage 2 weeks in a row, which is flattening. But yeah, the optimism is it's round 3. We've got some guys that are out of form, and hopefully we can get back to work.